saw that video on YouTube where this black man climbed up like 4 or 5 stories to save the white baby.
Yeah.
I'm like, and they were like, wow, that's so great. I'm like, hold up, you risking your life for some random white baby?
I mean,
and then he got citizenship and became a fireman. You know what that is?
What?
Meritorious manumission. Hey, if you enslaved African, I'm gonna give you the privileges of being a white citizen.
Well, I look at it like this though: to save a life is to save a life, no matter the color. But he did climb that damn.
Like I've never, like yo,
like
right?
King Kong.
And like, it's funny though.
Like King Kong, but I mean, he saved someone's life. I think that's admirable.
I mean, listen, and you had the white person holding him. Come pull up. The white person had that baby for I don't know how many minutes. He's holding him. Come pull him up. No upper body strength. Well, this guy is on the damn ground, climbing up floors, and then put the baby with one hand after climbing them floors up. Now, Man on Fire. There's a watch time. When you look at the cover tells most of the story, right? He has on in the cover of the film, of the poster, he has on the suit he has when he first meets the parents, right? He meets the woman, the mother. She's white. Mark Anthony is a husband, right? She has on a black and white polka dot dress. Mark Anthony has on a black and white suit. Dakota Fanning has on a black and white dress. Denzel has on a gray suit, which is black and white. When they go in the house, right, they have the girl, Dakota Fanning, what instrument does she play? Plays the piano, right? And in the back of the house, they have a big old animal stuffed. What is it? A zebra. And when he goes in his room, Denzel goes in his room, on the floor it's checked with black and white. So the overtones of that movie are black and white. You know, because the girl who he's trying to save is black and white, because the mother's white, the father's black.
Mark Anthony, Puerto Rican.
Yeah, right. So he gets killed. I mean, he gets shot, and he goes into the water, right, to basically, you know, replenish himself, right, to cleanse himself. And he tried to commit suicide, but the bullet didn't go through. The bullet didn't come out, right? And after the daughter got kidnapped, he could have left, but he came back. It's like the bird that was in his cage. The bird flew away, but came back, right? And he did everything to save this little white girl, right? Man on Fire, because again, he was going through his own personal hell. And he ended up, and his name was what? John Claney, J.C.
Creasy, because she called him Creasy.
John Creasy, right?
J.C.
And
wait, J.C., are you talking about what I'm thinking?
He
like
was
Jason Cross?
So there it is. So you have this movie again, which is based off of the overlap, the play between black and white, and this black man doing everything he can to save this little white girl.
John Creasy. Think Creasy, and then think about John Coffey.
John Coffey. John Coffey. You have that.
Green Mile, yeah.
You hit the same thing also. Say the white girl and Equalizer. You know. So, but you have this trope of black people giving their lives to save white people, and that instance of the man climbing up the building. It's just another example of that. Another example of it. We do whatever we take to save the hell. I remember, what was this years ago? There was a white man who had like a Nazi shirt on, a Confederate flag shirt on, whatever. He went to a black neighborhood, was getting jumped, and a black girl got on top of him and saved him. You remember that? Like they were kicking that white boy behind. He came saying the N-word and whatever, and black started beating his behind, and she went and got on top of him and saved him. Like what? Like that's somebody who need to get their behind kicked. But you gonna put yourself in harm's way for other blacks to save the white person?
There's a story about a slave revolt like that, where the slaves revolted and they sliced everyone's neck, and then one of the overseers, they didn't kill. They cut his neck, but they didn't kill him. And one of the black slave women nursed him back and patched him up, nursed him back to health. Then he got a posse and came back and killed them all.
Like, yo, I think it was it Thomas Jefferson's wife? Don't quote me on that. I think it was his wife. Or one of the presidents, ex-presidents. You know, when when president died, maybe George Washington, that he died. You know, some of them think he willed the enslaved Africans to be free. They came back to still take care of the wife. I mean, you know, it's like the Pavlovian monkey. You know, you have, and Alvin Pavlov has something called operant conditioning. No, excuse me, classical conditioning. Excuse me, operant conditioning was B.F. Skinner. He had a monkey, and he was in a cage. The monkey jumped up, hit his head in the cage. So the monkey still kept jumping, but jumped only high enough to so that his head wouldn't hit the cage. The cage top was taken off. The monkey still jumped only as high as the top of the cage was. You know, it's conditioned. You know, we're conditioned to act against a better interest and save them. Again, you have the blatant and latent, the overt and covert. Overtly, yeah, like, you know, you save anybody, right? But behind that, you know, what is the prevailing theme of actions like that? How often do you see white folk giving their life to save black people?
John Brown.
He's that one. But guess what? If white people act like that, you wouldn't have a problem with race.
Schwarmer, Goodman, and Cheney.
Okay, so you have Schwarmer, Goodman, and Cheney. Okay, that's a situation where 2 white Jews and a black person were killed. Okay, what year that happened?
Couldn't give you.
See?
Yeah.
What was it recently?
No. Yeah, I guess it's 60 something, but I can't.
Okay.
I can't.
So my point is that you have exceptions that prove the rule. If those were the common actions of whites, you wouldn't have a problem with white people and black people. But because there are exceptions, those are exceptional. Again, I give the analogy or the example of watching this clip online, and it said on the bottom of it, you know, you would be surprised at the ending. You know, there's white folks on safari, and they're watching a lion chase a gazelle all around for about a good minute or two. At the end of the video, you see the lioness cuddling the gazelle, licking it. So, because of that action, do mother gazelles tell baby gazelles no longer run from lions? Or was that an exception that proves the rule? That's why it was a video about it. Because lions kill gazelles all the time. All the time. But video of that is just being gruesome. It's like, okay, you already know what's going to happen. Like you're being morbid. You just want to see something get wrapped up, right? So you don't post those videos.
Right.
But you post them when you see something that's an exception to the rule. Because the lioness, is a natural hunter, the natural killer, natural predator to the gazelles. So when that lion does not act naturally, it's noteworthy. So when you see a situation where John Brown, a white man, happened 160 years ago. We still talk about it. 160 years ago. Acted unlike a white person. Because again, to be white means to be racist. We've established that. He took his kids to help save black people.
Both his sons.
Everybody else got killed. He knew it. But he felt so strongly about it, he divorced his first wife because she didn't believe that black folks should be treated, should be enslaved. Again, he's exceptional. He's the exception that proves the rule. They ain't the million John Browns. There's one. They ain't the million videos of lions licking gazelles. There's only one. So, because it's like playing lotto. You don't want to play lotto? You know, if because you saw somebody win the $100 million Powerball, are you going to now empty your life savings and put them on Powerball tickets? Everybody would say that's stupid. So